James O'Neill, once again, fellas, you're here with O'Neill Ops. Today, we're gonna be doing a review that I should have had done a year ago, but I've just now got enough trigger time behind this pistol to feel comfortable with throwing you guys out a legit review. Today, we're gonna be taking a look at SRT Arms integrally suppressed Ruger MKIII Government model. This thing is by far, hands down, the quietest handgun that I've shot to date. Literally, this thing is insane. There's a lot of requirements we're going to be going through in this video. There's a lot of specs, a lot of testing information that SRT Arms used to win this contract. We're going to be throwing some rounds down range with this just so you guys can get an idea of how the integral suppressor sounds on this platform. I know a lot of guys have a fit saying that camera microphones don't do suppressors justice. Well, it's better than a lot of guys out there that have never been around a can, that have never had the opportunity to shoot a suppressor. It's gonna give you an idea, at least an idea of how this thing sounds. And take my word for it, this thing is insanely quiet. The requirements for the MKIII Government model were stringent, and they are as follows. 1, make a completely and utterly reliable weapon system while using 40 grain high velocity CCI mini mags, lot number 0030. Have a minimum 5,000 round service life. Make it compact and discreet as possible, flat tan in color, corrosion resistant. Thus, the platform is built with stainless steel components, and of course, be deadly accurate. Over 70 10-round test strings were fired over 3 days. After the extensive trial and error work, SRT produced an integral MKIII that has a suppressor that extends only 6.8 inches past the grip frame and sends the 40 grain pills downrange at 114 decibels at 900 feet per second. So basically, the way Doug ported this barrel, he allowed this weapon system to take a 40 grain pill that's going about 1,250 feet per second and drop it down to 900 feet per second with this design. SRT Arms believes the pinnacle of sound suppression has been achieved, as during development it was determined that the addition of 3 drops of water did not make the gun the slightest bit quieter, not even a tenth of a decibel. And by adding 10 drops of water, it actually made the gun louder. Water has historically been used to add further quietness to a suppressor by causing additional gas cooling. Adding water is a cheap way to make a loud suppressor quieter. Adding water to a good can will only make it slightly quieter. Adding water and making no difference suggests no further suppression gains are possible. SRT Arms does not recommend adding any water to any of their suppressors. SRT Arms uses mil standard 1474D for the suppressed firearm testing, which requires a sound meter with a 20 microsecond rise time, a 1/4 inch mic, and the microphone placed 1 meter to the left of the muzzle and 1.3 meters above a grassy surface. Some of the sound meters that meet the requirements are the B&K 2209, the Larson Davis 800B, and a select few others. The meters must be calibrated and then recertified annually. This integrally suppressed MKIII Government model is made to reliably cycle the 40 grain high velocity CCI ammo. It will cycle other 38 and 40 grains ammo, high velocity ammo as well, but it will not cycle subsonic ammo like the civilian version will. The other version that Doug makes, a civilian model, it's got a slightly longer barrel and it's made to cycle subsonic ammo. But there's no need for it in this platform simply because he has the design down, the porting, the baffle design, the barrel length to take high velocity ammo, and by the time it leaves the muzzle, it's subsonic already. All right, what we're gonna be doing here is comparing the SRT Arms integral MKIII Government model to the Walther P22. Of course, they're completely different weapon systems. This one is suppressed, the Walther will not be suppressed, but We will be using the same ammo, and basically it's just to give the fellas out there that have never shot a suppressor or never shot this suppressor an idea of what this is capable of. Going hot. Going hot. All right, we're gonna do something different here. We're gonna be comparing the Walther P22 to the Intergrally suppressed Ruger Mark III from about 100 yards. I'm gonna back up about 50. John with the camera here is a halfway point, and it's just gonna give you guys an idea of what the rounds sound a little bit further downrange. And we do a lot of testing like this, specifically for hunting scenarios. A lot of guys wonder, well, why do you put the camera in front of the muzzle if you're not really comparing sound to anything? And we like to kind of get an idea of what it sounds like, not only from our perspective, but from the animal's perspective as well. So we're gonna be backing up here about 100 yards, putting 5 rounds of each downrange, and let you guys know what it sounds like. Going hot. Clear. Going hot. Clear. 100 yards. I know we're gonna have questions on this. You're gonna be seeing us shoot this handgun with this rail and this holographic sight. So I'll go through it real quick and tell you guys what it is. The rail comes with the Ruger Mark III. We just Cerakoted it to match the platform, and then we went ahead and topped it with the Burris Fastfire 2 holographic sight, and makes the platform a little bit heavier. But look at us, weight don't matter. No, anyway, it makes it for real fun shooting. We were shooting it back there at 100 yards, banging steel, up close, rapid fire at about 40 yards, and you know, perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informal as well as entertaining. If you guys like what we're doing and you want to see more, be sure and add us on Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube. And if you're interested in a suppressor or you want to get your hands on a can, shoot us an email at o'neillops.com. Contact SRT Arms, get a hold of Doug Melton, tell him that we sent you, and he'll hook you up. O'Neil Ops, out. This review has been a while in the making. I've had this platform for a year now, and we're gonna redo it because it sucked on that. There you go.
Don't touch.
Did you shut it off or let it go?
No, go.
Did you leave it go?
Go.
Did you let it go?
I let it go.
Okay.
Go.
Those clouds look like they're building back there.
James,
okay.
Turn your ADD off for a second.
All right, here we go. All right. Going hot. I hope you guys enjoyed the video because it's 90 degrees out here and I'm sweating my balls off.